season to 255, but I think I'm going to put on at least probably like 5 more pounds of these 260. But just trying to get faster and more physical in the game, and just working my craft, trying to get better each day.
When you were contemplating the decision whether to go or stay, did you submit your name to the advisory committee to kind of get feedback from the NFL? And what were maybe some of those conversations you had with Jeremy about that decision?
Yeah, I submitted my name just to get feedback, but I already made my decision to come back because I knew I needed to get better to be NFL ready, and I knew I needed to help my teammates out to become better, just as good as everyone else on the field.
Darrell, you guys obviously are always talking about consistency. How much have you heard from your coaching staff about some of the big sack games, but then some of the others that you didn't have those big numbers?
They don't really talk about that much, but they do say we do need to play more consistent as a unit and as individuals, just so we can become more successful in the future. And that's what we're working on this spring, being more consistent, knowing what we're supposed to do and knowing why we're doing it.
When you look at, physically, you said you wanted to add maybe 5 pounds or so, or get a little, are you a guy who it's hard for you to do that? Are you a guy who has to eat a ton to do that, or are you naturally kind of around the weight you would be?
Yeah, I'm naturally like that because I eat all the time. And when I'm here, I just can't stop eating. I eat like every 2 to 3 hours just because I'm always hungry because of all the work that we put in.
What do you think the biggest thing is you can show this year to show that you're NFL ready come next year?
I can think that I can show that I have knowledge of the game as far as my physical ability, and I can show that I can pass rush really well.
I know the theme with this team has sort of been you don't worry about last year anymore, you worry about now and the future. But with the way that season ended, how happy are y'all to start this spring? Because workouts are one thing, but to get back out there, to get on the field, it's got to be something y'all are looking forward to.
Yeah, we're really not looking back on last season because you can't get it back. So we're focused on getting better this spring, getting better going through summer workouts, and getting better going through camp and following into the season.
But is it easier to kind of focus on the now when you're back on the field?
Yeah, it's very easy to focus on the now when we're back on the field because we're getting the knowledge that we will get like around this time because we're back with the coaches and stuff like that.
2 more.
You may have mentioned this earlier. Any specifics in terms of techniques that you spend a lot of time on in the off season working on?
Yeah, just getting better with my hands in the pass rush game and getting better with my hands in the run game.
Anything?
Being more physical.
Anything specifically that you did to work on that? Some people, do MMA or boxing, things like that. Anything outside the box that you did?
No, I just get in with coaches and they help me with things that I don't know I need to help with.
What about as a team with the pass rush? That's something that obviously, y'all look at the sack numbers and you'd like them to go up as a team. How much of an emphasis is put on that, and how much do y'all kind of the outside backers feel like that's your role to be the sack guys?
And I think we put a lot of emphasis on it because we got to disrupt them in the front 7. So we put a lot of emphasis on it by doing 5-on-4 pass rush in practice, doing a lot of pass rush during team, and then having another segment where we pass rush with just O-line and D-line. And we go one at a time on each individual.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.